I'm experienced now, professional.
And we are back for part four. No, I mean part three of my video. So welcome back to the channel first and foremost. Last video we got into my high school career. This video we're gonna get into my college career, and this is kind of when I started actually training people. So this is exciting. So high school, right? Whole basketball thing, having that work ethic, it carried over into college. Like I wasn't stopping. So I still wanted to play basketball, and I didn't get a scholarship to go play, but I felt like I could just walk on. Anywhere I went, I felt like I could walk on. Now, mind you, I went to North Carolina A&T, best HBCU in the nation, Aggie pride. But I went there, and before I even accepted and went to the school, we ended up going on a tour, and we ended up passing by the basketball arena, and I absolutely fell in love with it. It was on campus. They had stands like up, if that makes sense, like almost like an overflow type thing. But they also had stands, of course, like on the basketball floor, whatever. But I had never seen anything like this, and I just imagined myself playing in front of all of these people. So that day, I went to the coach's office. I found the coach, or actually the assistant coach, and he gave me some good game, right? He talked a good game, and I thought that I would be able to walk on. Long story short, he was pretty much saying like, yeah, when you come here, you know, bring me your tape. And back then we used to have to make highlight tapes and tapes of our games. I don't know if they still do that today, but anyways, he was like, bring me your tape and we'll review it. We'll see if we can get you on the team. We'll have a whatever, right? So I do all of this. I come back, as a freshman, and this dude did not remember me at all. When I tell you I was heated, so it's like a back and forth thing. Like, so I'm going to his office, he not there. I drop off the tape, he act like he don't see it, whatever. So I ended up talking to these guys that, played for the team and one of the managers, and he was just like, another way to get on the team is to be a manager for the team, and then, see if you can kind of work your way in from there. So I did this for a little bit, and when I tell you I was over it, I wasn't washing no guys' jerseys of guys that I felt like I could play better than. Like, I'm not doing any of that. So I dipped. I quit. But I did end up playing for the club team, which was still a very competitive and fun time. And same concept, same work ethic that I had in high school, it carried over into college. So when I tell you and I think this was junior year. So freshman and sophomore year, I just played basketball, just stay active, play intramurals. And then junior year is when I found out that it was almost like a JV team to the real team at the school. So junior year is when I played for them, and they had a tryout and everything. made the team, boom. But I kept working out. Like I was working out before practice, still doing what I needed to do. And yeah, like we was some killers. Like I set records on that team. Um, till this day, there's only two people that, well, actually only one person that could put himself up there in regards to like one of the best shooters that has played on that team, and that's me and this guy. His name is, well, we call him Shooter. So my work ethic was through the roof. And I want to tell y'all this quick story too. So I used to do Insanity back in college. And I don't know if y'all are familiar with that, but Insanity was this program. I can't think of his name. I think it's like Sean T or something like that. But anyways, it was a program where it's like just hit exercises, high intensity interval training, right? And it was crazy. Like I still have it on my laptop to this day. And what I used to do, I was in summer school, and what I used to do is I would go to the gym as soon as it opened at 6 a.m., bring my laptop, and they had like a little studio room, like where you do yoga and stuff and stretching. But they had the little studio room. I would put my laptop down on the floor and do Insanity in there for like the first 30, 45 minutes or however long it was. And eventually, some friends that were in summer school used to come with me. Shout out to Caroline if you're watching this. But yeah, so she would come and I would take her through Insanity. Then other people started coming along, and it was like a whole group. Like I was leading like a whole little group workout. I got so good at Insanity that I would run like a good mile or two after I got done with Insanity. Like it was just crazy. So senior year, and there's several layers to the story, but senior year is when, you know, we had another tryout for basketball. So senior year, a lot of people started finding out about this travel team because we used to get per diem, which is like when you travel, you know, you get money to eat and we stay up in hotels. Like it's all types, like it was fun. So all these guys that used to play like regular intramurals, they wanted to try out for the team. When I tell you, it was probably about at least 50 to 60 people that came out for the tryout my senior year. Now, my coach at the time, he was strict about tryouts. Like, even if you played last year, you trying out again. Like, he didn't care. And I respected that. And at the time, I was starting to get in like the best shape of my life, or one of the best shapes of my life. And, you know, 50, 60 guys in there. When I tell you, we ran the entire time, like nonstop, just ran around the gym. We did our little stretch. And the year before, you know, we went through basketball drills and stuff. No basketballs. He said, nah. He had the racks out with the balls. He came into the gym. He said, what is this? And he said, nah, He took the racks, took them out the gym. He said, y'all stretch real quick, and then y'all run y'all laps to warm up, and then get on the line. We ran these things called 16s, which is down and back is 1, 2, 3. We ran 16s. We ran suicides. We ran sprints. We ran around the gym. Like it was non-stop, I'm telling y'all. And I was leading the pack. And the way that he made cuts was if you stopped, if you dropped off, if you decided like this is too much, you cut. That was it. I want to say by the end of that day, we probably only had about 20 people left. And then the next day we actually did like some actual basketball drills and stuff. But it was brutal. And I was in tip-top shape. Good for me. But anyways, do I want to continue this video? I'm gonna make a part 4 because that's basketball. Then we're gonna move into the training aspect. So part 4 is coming.
I'm better now than I was when you saw that 22-year-old undeveloped kid running from Sunday Lister. I'm experienced now.